Hello guys, what do we got today? Pittsburgh Pro. Pittsburgh Pro is in the house. 3H drive, flexible ratchet. Not flex head, flexible ratchet. Model number 96369. It's 9 5/16 inches long, 72 tooth, made in Taiwan. Let's pick this bad boy up. This thing is a pretty cool ratchet. It's a ratchet that's going to get in places most other ratchets won't get into. Pittsburgh Pro. Let's take a gander. There it is stamped on the handle. It's flexible in two different spots. It's almost 10 inches long. Like I said, 72 tooth. The reverse lever is recessed. It does have a push button to release the socket. Hey guys, if you're new to the channel, I do a lot of tool reviews, mostly middle of the road, some low end and high end mixed in. It's got an enclosed head. Chrome looks pretty decent on this ratchet for what it costs. I think it's around $26 range. I bought this one on Amazon. They obviously can buy it at Harbor Freight as well, but I'll leave a link in the description. Anyways, in case you decide you want to go to your house. Chrome's not bad on here. The handle is that barrel-shaped handle. Both flex joints have where you can adjust it. You can see it right there, as well as by the head. This part of the handle has 7 positions, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a detemp ball does hold it in place pretty good. And the flex part in the head has 9, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This thing's going to get in places most ratchets are just not going to get into. You can have it like that, you know, if you got an obstruction in the way. I mean, this thing is just funky. Just the cool factor alone. You know, I always wanted to get a ratchet like this. I don't know why I took so long to get one. And I got it. I've had this for a couple weeks. I haven't used it yet. But I can guarantee there's going to be a time where I'm going to need it. The more options you got, guys, the better off you are. I just like to show you guys as many tools as I can. And so you ain't got to go out and buy every one. And let you guys decide what's right for you. That is cool. How much play is in this joint? There is some play. There's more play in this joint than there is up by the head. There is got a lot of play in that. But then again, you can tighten it up. Maybe put a wavy washer in there if you wanted to. That's probably what I would do with this, I think. I don't know yet. The head is not as bad. It is made in Taiwan, so it's not garbage. 72 tooth is a sweet spot. Let's put a socket on here. Take a gander. 72 tooth, let's hear the action. It's pretty smooth. No binding, no skipping. Between 72 and 90, I think is a sweet spot. The only exception, I would say, in my opinion, would be the XP 120. The reverse lever moves pretty easily. Not bad at all. How about the back drag? You know, Pittsburgh Pro ratchets are pretty good. They don't have a lot of back drag. This is pretty smooth right out of the box here. Very little back drag. I'm not surprised because I have other Pittsburgh Pro ratchets and their back drag is very minimal on them compared to some. Watch. Ready? Click, 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 click. Very, very good. Which would come in handy in a, you want low back drag with a flex head ratchet. You're going to be in some weird spots with these things. The only thing I didn't like about it is the head is a little bulky. I'm not surprised. It's not as bulky as that Milwaukee. That Milwaukee is really big. It's the same size as the Craftsman flex head. It looks almost very, very similar design. It's not as small as the Ulsa ratchet, and it's definitely not as small as the new gear wrench style. So it's on the big side. So that's that's going to hurt it. I will put a caliper on there. I usually do anyways. Let me see what we got here for the head size. It is 33.27. 33, so we'll say a little over 33. The Milwaukee's almost 36, so it's 3 millimeters smaller than the Milwaukee. And it's about the same size as the Craftsman, within a quarter of a millimeter. It's not as small as the Ulsa. That Ulsa's has got a pretty small head. Yeah, the Ulsa's under 29. The Ulsa's 3 or 4 millimeters smaller. So it is on the big side. That's one thing I would say I didn't like about it. And I think it's going to come in handy for certain situations. It's a tool that, excuse me, it's a tool that you're not going to reach for every day, obviously, but boy, you can get in some funky positions with this. This thing can do. I'm not saying, well, you never know, I guess, if they got to go over something. But this thing is pretty cool how many positions you can get with this thing. And it seems like it holds in place here. It's not flopping around. Very cool design. And being 72 tooth, it's a sweet spot, like I said. I really, really think this is it has a place. You're not going to use it every day. It's a specialty ratchet, but it sure is cool. Wow. Just my thoughts on it. Well, I would say it could be used for right across the board. I mean, you know, a professional, you know, might just throw it in their toolbox, but they're not going to use it every day anyways. So if you're using this every day, you're having a tough day. You're having a tough. This is just it's a specialty ratchet, and I think it's got a place, guys. And I'll start using it. I'm sure I'll use it. I'm always getting some tight areas. It's just going to get in areas where other ratchets aren't going to get into. It's just another option to have in your arsenal, guys. Leave a comment below. I'll get back to you guys. I think tomorrow we're going to do one more. I got 2 more flex head ratchets. Then I'm going to do a recap, and then we're going to go in a different direction. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do any half-inch drive ratchets for a while as far as the flex heads go. I may sprinkle some in here and there, but we're going to probably go into German-made tools. I'm going to probably start with screwdrivers, and eventually USA-made tools and Japan-made tools. We're going to mix it up and try to keep things interesting on the channel. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed, and I really appreciate it. And I love the feedback. And there's a giveaway coming up, as I showed you guys, with the Sun XW combo set. It's going to be sometime this week, but so stay tuned, and hopefully we get through this March. March has been, today is horrible, a lot of wind. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you later.